What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Obsession. I'm Carl Duffy.
I'm Mike Stadler.
Mike,
Carl?
we've avoided this for long enough, and I am going to...
Ready.
Yeah, this comes from John. You're gonna love this one.
Nice.
The crossbow question, Mike.
Oh, God.
Just so you know, I'm going to throw this out for you. This is some facts to start with.
I gotta go do my hair.
Well, you know, everybody knows we vertical bow hunt. So here we go. I'm going to throw this out. This is the state of Wisconsin number. The crossbow question. 60 to 70% of bow sales in Wisconsin are crossbows. Why? What are your thoughts on crossbows, seasons, weapons, and so on? And that comes from John. Okay, so this is one that I'm not going to say avoided, but chose not to answer for a while, and now it's time to answer it, I guess. Crossbow sales in Wisconsin are 60 to 70% of bow sales. That was from the DNR, the end of last year. That being said, why are they so prevalent? A lot of people will tell you, well, it's gun hunters that want to
first bow buck.
Because bow hunters get the opportunity to hunt during the rut. What you don't understand is actually gun season in our state is during the backside of our rut. Number one. Number two.
Only takes 20 seconds, right?
Crossbows, to me, are not bow hunting. I'm going to throw that out right now. It's not a bow and arrow.
I agree with you, Carl.
You have to draw back. It's cocked.
There's a lot more that comes into play.
Yeah. It's sitting there. There's stuff we're going to talk about. It's probably going to piss off the crossbow hunters. I'm not saying that... well, I'm going to say, if it was me, I don't think that crossbows would have ever been legal if I got to vote on it. That's my thoughts. But that being said, it is legal, and we all voted in our state to legalize it. So I have no issues with that part of it. Do I think it's bow hunting and they should have the same season as us? 100% no. I think crossbows should be like a muzzleloader, in my opinion. You're limited on a certain time span. Now, those people that are handicapped or over the age of 65 or whatever it used to be, I am 100% good with people crossbow hunting. And what I mean by handicapped, if you're physically handicapped, great, you want to crossbow hunt, I have no problem with that at all. We've done shows and podcasts with younger kids who are handicapped that watch and listen to us. I am not referring to that type of situation. What I'm referring to is you 20-some-year-old kids that go up and buy crossbows, walk around and think you're bow hunting. You're not bow hunting. You are crossbow hunting, and that's fine because it's legal, but I don't support it. And if you have a problem with that, feel free to put a comment down. That being said, I'm going to let Mike answer what he thinks about crossbows. You know?
Yeah.
Crossbows, it's easy.
And it makes it
You put it on a rest.
makes it 50% easier at minimum.
Yeah.
And
you don't have to draw it.
and you can talk to anybody that vertical bow hunts because
You put your 50 right on his arm. Just wait it up.
they don't have to do it. Most of them are, I watch, most people have them sitting on a stand. Like hunt out like a gun ladder with a rail.
Yep.
It's already there and ready, scoped,
Yep.
cocked, ready to go.
And the new ones actually have rangefinders on
Yeah.
them.
So it's not, there's no, getting the bow around a tree.
Yep. It can happen.
It can. I'm not saying everybody. There's absolutely no drawing. There's no trying to get that done.
Yeah, no
There's
movement.
no holding a draw.
Yeah.
There's no, shot placement is horrible
Yeah.
most of the time with crossbow hunters, and I don't care if you like it or not, because I'm going to tell you why. Because you're shooting further than you should,
Yeah.
and you don't practice, and I don't care if you're mad. Have at it.
Yep.
You're not putting your time in. It is disrespectful for the animals you're hunting, because my neighbors and I find crossbow bolts in our fields. We find wounded deer. He killed one this last year that had a crossbow zipped across his back. That deer would have been fine, but it opened up, you know, the size of a beach ball on his back, so we had to kill him. You can't shoot that good. You're not good. You're not practicing, and you're watching TV, and they're showing these things. They're shooting 100 yards.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be out there shooting them frickin' 100 yards at a whitetail with a crossbow because you're not good enough with it.
Nope.
And I'll tell you that because we'll outshoot you.
Yeah.
Because we shoot year round with our bows. That's why. Is there people that are better shots than us? Of course.
Yes, there are.
Because there's people that are better than people in everything as far as the earth has ever rotated around. It's just what happens.
It is.
But they don't put their time in. They're taking poor shots. They're shooting further than they should. I hate them.
Oh yeah,
I hate them. And I won't be compared with a guy that hunts with a crossbow. I don't care what you kill with it.
No.
They didn't have to do what we have to do. And any bow hunter out there shouldn't like them because, and I agree, the people that are, you know, older people, injured,
right,
you know, had shoulder injuries or whatever, back, handicapped people. I thought it was an awesome tool for people like that.
Yep.
Dad gets his first deer. Congratulations.
100% feel
Thank you.
the complete opposite of
Good
those
job.
people.
Yeah.
Because most of
And
those
then,
people bow hunted and just can't do it anymore.
Okay, well, what about this argument? I'm just going to throw it out for you, because this is what I get sometimes when I throw this and we're talking to people. And well, a real bow hunter shoots instinctive and not shot a recurve and a longbow. What do you think of that? Because then the compound came. True.
True.
You know, and their view on it is, well, this is the next step.
It's not.
But it's not bow hunting.
Not a bow.
Because with the recurve and a recurve and longbow compound,
They're still vertical bow.
yeah,
You still
and
gotta draw it.
draw cycle, all the motion.
You still gotta release it, you know, and there's, everybody out there bow hunts knows that you can get that bow in place, get it drawn, you can still blow that shot.
100%. 100%.
You can still blow it. It ain't done yet,
Seen it, done it.
you know, and I mean, realistically, in my eyes, if you have a crossbow and you're on that deer, you pull that trigger,
Yeah,
it's probably done.
yeah.
I mean, there's very little to go wrong there, and I'm sure that people come with that argument. Well, great, we shouldn't have one.
Yeah.
To me, half of it, of the sport of it, is being able to get that shot and get that bow drawn back, and you know, hopefully you have the clearing in the right spot.
Yeah.
You know,
Another one
and
from the wall.
you know your
The drop
angles,
8.
and you know where
I'm
you should shoot
excited.
that deer.
Yeah.
Really
I mean,
excited.
all of
I
that
think
comes
it was
into
that
play,
deer.
and a lot of
Honestly,
it's
I didn't
going
know.
away.
When I called to
Which
him,
in
he
turn
was
makes
300
you
plus yards away. I don't know.
400.
Yeah. A lot of people like to call them killers, not hunters. And I agree 100%. Where, you know, if you're sitting on the edge of a food plot with a crossbow and a deer walks out at 50 yards, and you've practiced to 50 yards, you're going to kill it. You know, 9 times out of 10, you're going to hit it where you didn't aim on the grounds that the weapon, the weapon you're using is loud. And I don't care if your bow's going 450 feet per
It's
second,
still not fast enough.
advertised 500 feet per second.
750 feet.
Yeah.
It has to be.
And that's at 20
It
yards.
has to be 750 feet per second for a deer to not be able to react to it in 20 yards.
Yep.
And it's physics.
Proven facts.
Just is what it is.
Yeah.
I get they're fast,
The math.
but and people are gonna be mad.
And they're loud.
Yeah, you're mad at us.
Yeah.
I don't care. Carl had a crossbow.
Yeah, I actually have 2 of them, but they're for my parents.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I will be honest, I shot a doe, what was that, 2013 or something?
That's a while ago, yeah, I don't remember.
Something like that.
I made fun of him.
He did, and which is fine.
But he wanted to try it.
I want to try it.
Hated it.
It was absolutely pathetic. Big doe walks in the field. I'll show you guys the video here, show you some of the footage. Big doe walks in the field. I pull up the crossbow, put the crosshairs on there, squeeze the trigger.
Yeah. It was like a gun.
Yeah, there was no fun in it to me. No skill involved. It's already cocked, you know, and it's just sitting there on my lap. And a lot of guys actually have them
Have
sitting there.
rest, they have rest
Yeah.
built for them.
Yeah. And the other aspect of things that we're doing is we're introducing our children to this at a very young age. And I mean a very, very young age. To me, effort gets you the reward. Crossbow doesn't take a lot of effort. in my
It dulls the experience.
For me.
Yeah, for me too. I mean, I have friends of mine that are older
Yep.
that all vertical bow hunted forever, and now they're older and can't draw a bow back.
No, I get that.
So they use crossbows, and you know what? They're good hunters.
Yeah.
They were good hunters before,
Yep.
and they kill deer.
First year.
But I bet most of the guys don't shoot deer past 30 yards.
No, they don't. They shoot them at their normal,
Yeah,
what
15,
what
20
they
yard
can.
range.
And and if I ever got, and I'm not gonna say I wouldn't use one,
Yeah,
if I got to the point where I could not pull a bow back,
physically. Yeah.
which is gonna have to be pretty bad
Yeah,
before I don't figure out how to do that. To be very honest with you,
35-pound is
Yeah.
minimum in our state.
that I would ever use one.
Yeah, I actually have family members. One individual, he's a little bit older than me, and he's got bad shoulder. Both of his shoulders are bad. And then I have 2 other family members that have crossbows, and one of them's younger. And he's told me before that the reason he uses a crossbow is because he doesn't have time to practice. Well, guess what?
That's
If you
that's bullshit.
100% bullshit, because if you got time to go sit your ass in a boat and go fishing, you've got time to pull out your vertical bow and shoot 10 to 15 arrows a day, easy.
That to me is just disrespectful
Yeah,
to
and
animals.
and
That's
he,
my opinion.
He knows he's not hunting on my property
Mhm.
with a crossbow, because I know he can shoot a vertical bow and he's a good shot.
Yep.
But you're not bringing that crossbow.
Nope.
You show up in my place to hunt with the vertical bow, I got no problem. His wife is a great shot. She doesn't shoot the crossbow unless she absolutely has to. She will shoot her vertical bow. That's how she is. One other individual in the family, same way. He'll tell me, it's too cold to use the vertical bow. I'm going to use my crossbow. I call bullshit again. If it's too cold and you can't physically pull your bow back, then your bow should be turned down.
It's part of it.
So that's how I feel about it, and that's talking about them hunting on my property. Where they hunt and they have their own property to hunt, hey, more power to you guys. You enjoy it, do your thing, but I have rules on my own properties. So as for crossbows, we both are not big fans of crossbow hunting. Obviously in our state, I think if you did the numbers, and I'm not sure what it is, how many crossbow deer are taken and how many vertical bow. I didn't check for
I
this.
tried to look it up. They just lump it together.
Yeah, because it's all one. It's all under archery
It's
now.
under archery. The crossbow law was 2013 here,
Yeah.
and then I did look up. It said it was 2017, yet they were still keeping them separate,
Yeah.
and that was the first year that they killed more with a crossbow
Then a
than with a
vertical
vertical
bow.
bow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So now an archery tag is crossbow, vertical. It's all the same when you buy it here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I
It
thought.
used to be.
I thought it was. I thought it was still separated. I
Yeah,
thought
but you register.
Oh, registration. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do. They ask.
Crossbow
you
tag is a crossbow tag, and vertical bow is a vertical.
Yes, it is, but you register the same, so
Yeah, they don't show their registration.
because you can anybody can have one.
That's true.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So there's what we think about crossbows. You guys asked, and we finally just answered it because that's how we feel about it. We want to hear what you guys have to say for sure.
We're going to.
Yeah. Feel free to unleash. It's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I am not going to.
Don't call and bash us in if you've had shoulder surgeries and that's why you use a crossbow. Obviously,
Right.
we get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're using one because it's easier, then say it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. If you're using one because you don't have the time to practice or whatever, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna call bullshit on you anyway. Oh, really? Yes. I mean, there's no reason. People don't practice enough with the weapon they hunt with anyway. From vertical bow hunters through anything.
I get mad at myself only shooting once or twice a week
Right.
if I'm not shooting more than that.
Yeah. Well,
And we're shooting, 20, 25 arrows every week in league,
yeah.
and then trying to, once it gets nice out, then we start shooting our long distance stuff,
Right. Yeah, and
besides that.
just to be ready for the hunts that we go on because of what? Respect for the game we're hunting.
It is.
So, I think people need to work on that part. But that being said, obviously you guys can hear the dogs.
Archer agrees.
Yeah, Archer agrees. That is correct. So, we're going to shut it down right there. We appreciate you guys listening. Remember to leave your comments, good, bad, otherwise. Don't think just because we don't agree with crossbows, we think badly of you as a person.
Nope.
It's not that. It's that we think that weapon should not be considered a bow and arrow. So that's where we're at on that. If you guys want to listen to the podcast, be sure to check it out at rss.com,
Spotify,
Google,
Apple,
iHeart,
Amazon.
right here. Check our pretty faces out here at YouTube.
Yep.
We appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys want to check us out on Instagram, it's Rush Outdoors WI or The Obsession Podcast Hunting.
Don't forget about our small property layouts that we do offer.
Yeah.
Service.
Yeah.
Also, entries, exits, stand placements,
Food plot.
food plots, water holes.
Yep, we can lay the whole property out with you. We're not going to be doing the work. We actually have contractors we can get you a hold of, then they can do the work for you. We got a really good Bobcat guy.
Yep. TSI, inch cutting.
All
Bedding
of that.
areas.
Bedding areas.
Everything you want.
Everything
We got guys
basic
that cut
stuff.
trees for you.
Be sure to check out all the stuff on YouTube also, Small Property Layouts. It's actually our show that comes out every Wednesdays. We'll show you the success that we've had over the years and give you guys free ideas on how to make your stuff better.
We show you every Wednesday the stuff that we're doing weekly on our own properties. So,
Yeah.
if you can implement it on your own, cool. If you can't, we can help you.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for checking us out.
Yeah, buddy.